Hey everybody, Shelby here from ChessGorilla, ChessSet.com, and the Rochester Chess Center. We're the tournament seller for the New York State Scholastics and a couple of the Continental Chess Association tournaments. I want to show you my new line of clocks. My high-end clock, which will be ready in enough time for the New York State Scholastics, is the Silverback. This is a prototype, so that's a prototype's name right here. To set this clock, it's a lot like a Kronos, but what we did is we enlarged the displays 30% to allow an alphanumeric line. So turn it on by hitting the center button. We would go to time controls, choose it, go to create new. Now, the New York State Scholastics is a game 60 D10. If you look over here, it says how many phases, and there's a 1 flashing. Since we're doing 1 control, that stays at 1. Select it. Now, what's cool about this clock is you don't have to, if you're going up by tens, you don't have to keep on hitting the button. Watch. It's a game in 60. Hold the button down. It goes up by tens. When it's correct, center button. Time delay. It says no. We need to make that say yes. Let's make it say yes. Center button. Time delay, 10 seconds. Now, what's cool about this clock is it displays what the clock is set for. This is set for a G60 D10. If that's correct, you have 3 choices. We have play, save, or edit. Edit's for if you did something wrong. Play is if you're at a tournament, you know you're never going to use that control again. Just so you know, this thing saves 20 settings. So what I would do is I'd hit save, press the center button, and now, if you look, it says G60 D10. Now, let's say we want to choose this one, right? Let's turn the clock off and then go here, go into favorites, game 60 D10. To choose it, center button, and then we're ready to play. Then you just hit somebody's clock. If you notice, when the clock is on, the light is green. If you stop the clock, lights are red. There are a lot of new innovative ideas in this clock to make it so that it'll be the last clock you'll ever have to get. Metal case, amazing displays, pretty reasonable price for a metal case clock, does everything you're gonna need. It's got its own little screw and battery case down here. This thing is awesome. It's the last clock you're ever going to need. Now, the next one down is the Tournament Pro. We have our wood grain version and our black and yellow version. I'm going to show you how to do it on the wood grain version. So turn it over, turn this thing on, got a nice easy on-off switch here, and we need to find the closest thing to game 60 D10, which if you look right here, game 60 D10, G equals whole game. That's setting number 38. We'd go to setting number 38, press the center button, figure out whose turn it is. If it's this guy's turn, we need to make sure this lever is up, hit the center button, clock starts counting down. Very simple, very easy to use. I have other videos out there to show how easy this is to set for other time controls. Now, I'm a firm believer in needing clocks for different levels of people. Some people don't need a $120 clock. If you ask them to buy a $55 clock or a $50 clock, that might be out of their price range. Everybody has their own level. Now, this clock is the base clock. Since the New York States are only a one-time control, this little baby clock, if you look, it's the CG 101, does one-time control with delay, with increment, or with standard timing. Okay, turn it on by hitting the button. Now, what we need to do is, if you see right here, right, there's bonus, delay, and timer. We need to get that to say delay. Now, if we need to edit, hold the center button down till the 1 start to flash, right, till that 1 starts to flash. That 1 is correct. It needs to be an hour, but that 3 needs to be a 0, and the rest of these have to be 0, right? And then it goes over here, it auto corrects it, right? And then you keep on hitting it till you get to the delay. Now, it says 5-second delay. We need to make it say 10-second delay. Now, when it's correct, hold the center button down, hold the center button down, and then you're ready to play, right? Okay, so you can turn it off, turn it back on, and then you're just choose it, you're ready to play. All right, very simple, very easy. I'm still getting used to these clocks. This is a nice entry-level clock. If you just started playing, the CG101 is absolutely wonderful. If you start playing in a lot of the CCA tournaments or the major nationals where they have multiple time controls, you're going to need something like the Tournament Pros, right? If you're a seasoned player and you want something that you're never going to have to buy again, you're going to get the Silverback. Awesome clock. These are all brought to you by ChessGorilla, which you can check out our website. They're all going to be sold on chessset.com. That's www.chessset.com. And I'm going to have videos on how to set them, videos on all the special programming that you can do for them. And we're better to buy the clock than from the guy who designed them and got them into the market. Me, Shelby Lorman. All right. Hope to see you guys at the New York State Scholastics or the other CCA tournaments. You might even see me at some USCF tournaments helping out in the store. If you stop by, say hi. I should have a prize for you if I'm allowed to hand them out.